Gareth, welcome to SW.
Thank you.
First things first, how was today? How are you?
Yeah, no, we've had a perfect day for it. So, yeah, maybe it'd be nicer to be outside a bit more. But no, it's been fun. It's been, yeah, cool to do the whole shoot and thoroughly enjoyed it.
No, it's a pleasure to sit down with you. I don't know if you've ever Googled yourself, but I did before, obviously, the interview today. Obviously, a whole raft of things comes up in
Yeah.
terms of your achievements, about Champions Leagues, league titles. And what came up quite a bit was the greatest British footballer of all time,
Okay.
alongside George Best, Bobby Charlton. What does that mean to you to be in that sort of category?
Yeah, I guess a bit weird, obviously. I think flattered, but I always think it's for other people to make those opinions, never about me to do that of myself. Obviously, since retiring, you kind of look back on your career and you kind of, I guess, look to see what you have achieved and what you've accomplished and stuff. So, yeah, I'm very, very happy with what I've done. If you kind of said to me before I started even becoming a professional footballer, that's what you're going to do, I probably would have never believed you. So, yeah, to have done what I achieved is amazing. And yeah, now I'm able to kind of look back, enjoy it, and reminisce on some good memories.
Obviously, you lived a very public career. You're at the top of the game. But not many people probably know who the real Gareth Bale is. So in your own words, who are you? Who is Gareth Bale?
No, and I think it's the way I kind of always wanted it. I was very much quiet, liked to be at home with the family, and just wanted to go and play football and then come home. So yeah, I guess it's I'm a little bit of a mystery, but no, just a typical ordinary guy who's a bit boring, is very easily satisfied, and yeah, just enjoying life.
How is life now that you're out of the spotlight?
Yeah, no, again, I'm enjoying it. I have obviously a lot less pressure now in terms of having to perform week in, week out in front of a global audience. So yeah, it's nice to get a bit of respite from that. But I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying spending more time with my kids, with my wife. Just being a dad, being a husband, doing very simple things, which maybe I wasn't able to do before. And yeah, it's obviously great. Just even, for example, going to watch my son play football on a weekend and taking my daughters to school. It's just, yeah, those things now are, yeah, you kind of take them for granted when you're playing and you're trying to recover and get ready for games and traveling. So yeah, kind of all those things now. It's nice to be at home, be dad, be a great husband, and yeah, enjoy family life.
Different pressure of the school run, getting them there on time.
Well, it can be a tough one in the morning.
I read when you mentioned that you were going to retire that you wanted to have a couple of years to enjoy that time with your family. How special has that been for you?
Yeah, no, it's been amazing. It's been just like I said, just even taking them on the school run. It's something I wasn't maybe able to do as much as I would have liked to before. But yeah, like I said, going to just spending time with them, watching them grow up. My eldest now is 13, and when we moved to Madrid, she was 10, 11 months old. So her kind of childhood went really fast, and felt like I did miss a lot in terms of birthday parties and taking them to school and yeah, just going to the park, stuff like that. So it was important for me to, when I did finish, I'm able to kind of, yeah, spend that quality time with them and yeah, be dad rather than kind of maybe a bit absent through because of my career, and spend more time with my wife. Obviously, she was amazing through my career, supporting everything I did, and yeah, it was really the rock at home that kind of did everything. So yeah, able to help a little bit more at home now in terms of that, and yeah, just enjoying being around everybody.
And what does a day in the life look like for you now?
I get up a bit earlier these days to help with the morning stuff in terms of getting the kids ready for school and stuff like that. But no, it's just a bit of everything. I obviously have some work commitments that I do. Try and spend well, as soon as the kids are in school, me and my wife are able to spend a bit more time together. We obviously have our hobbies in terms of, I'm good to play golf, bit of practice. When the days like today, it's nice to go out and yeah, be with some friends and play some golf. And yeah, just things that I'm interested in. I have a bit more time to do them now, and yeah, again, it's as much as I may have free time, I feel more busier now because I'm doing a variety of things, and yeah, again, I'm just enjoying the situation I'm currently in.
Obviously, it brings me on to golf. It'd be impossible not to talk about it. How important has that been sort of post-football? Because I think it's important to have something that you can focus your efforts on, and obviously you're competitive, otherwise you wouldn't have done what you did in football. So it must be nice to have that as something now that you can focus your energy towards.
Yeah, and definitely. And I think it was just as important when I was playing as well, because it was a place that I could go to and get away from the pressures of football and, switch off and, just with some friends, even if it was on my own, just hit some balls and kind of like, decompress. So in terms of when I was playing, it was very important. And now I think you speak to a lot of people before you retire and you try and get some kind of intel and some information, and they'll maybe tell you what they've done wrong and how to kind of manage things with it, because there's a big change. But having golf as a hobby, I think gives me something to focus on as well. I enjoy practicing, I enjoy playing in some competitions to keep that kind of competitiveness inside of me. And it's been really important for me in terms of mental wise as well, being able to go out and have fun and do something I love. And again, it's a sport that is very fulfilling for me.
And I've obviously seen you've done a lot around golf, actually, from a commercial aspect, and it's almost become not a job, obviously, but it's become part of what you're going to do in your career. That must be amazing, to go and do that, from being a professional footballer at the best level to now, I was going to say be a professional golfer, the scratch golfer, going out and enjoying that.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it. I try not to do too much, because you can kind of, you don't want to be in everyone's face too much, but obviously everybody associates me now with golf. So again, I enjoy it. I'm very lucky I'm able to play in some pro-ams. I can have some access to great courses that I can play. I have a bit more time now to do some golf trips. And we're doing some commercial activities inside of golf, trying to promote golf in terms of with the R&A, with Wales Golf, with my kind of festival of sport and the golf side of things in terms of giving back. So there's been nice things and rewarding things to do as well inside of golf.
We were chatting a little bit before off camera about some of the stuff that you have done playing Augusta. You played the Pro-Am and you were paired with Rory, weren't you?
Yeah, I've been with Rory a few times,
really good.
I know it's cool to kind of be up close and see how good they strike it, and then even just watching them inside the ropes under the pressure, they're still kind of in their zone, their process, and how they kind of hit those shots under that pressure is really cool to watch.
And obviously, you retired fairly young. You've still got your whole life ahead of you. At your age, most people are still kind of getting to that peak or trying to get to the peak. So what is next? What kind of things would you like to go on and do?
I don't know. I've obviously been vocal in the past about being involved in an ownership of a football club, which is something that interests me. Obviously, it hasn't quite happened yet, but it's something that I'm very intrigued about. But even the stuff that I'm doing with TV and the commercial activities that I'm doing, I enjoy doing them as well. So it's kind of, I'm doing quite a few things, and I think eventually I'll find that one thing that I really like, and I'll probably put a bit more time into that. So but for the time being, I feel like I'm trying quite a variety of things and enjoying doing them. And I think eventually, with a bit more time, I'll kind of find that one thing that, like I said, I'll kind of stick to that path and put a little bit more effort into that.
What appeals to you most about club ownership?
Again, I don't 100% know. I'm still kind of in the process of speaking with people, and obviously the right club is important as well. But just kind of, I obviously know football from a player's perspective. You see kind of what happens in the boardroom and what goes on around the club, but knowing kind of what structure it needs to build from the ground up in terms of academies and stuff like that. So it's all quite interesting. Feels a bit like Football Manager, but in terms of real life. But no, something I would definitely be passionate about, and I'm always passionate about kind of trying to make things better and make them great.
I suppose it would be amazing to do that somewhere like Cardiff, where you grew up, right?
Yeah, again, it would have to be the right club. I wouldn't want to just kind of go anywhere. It would have to kind of fit with what I felt, and it'd have to be something that I felt passionate about. So, time will tell. Hopefully something comes up, and something that potentially is to look forward to.
You must still be incredibly popular in Wales. You must be like a total hero when you go back.
Again, as for other people to comment, but I always have great receptions when I go back, and I've always had a great relationship with the Welsh fans, and I'm now a Welsh fan, so we've got stuff to talk about.
So were they the best moments for you, do you think, in your playing career, or some of them?
Yeah, definitely some of them. Obviously, it's difficult to pick exact moments which are the best, but yeah, with the national team, I think from where we started, we were like 119th in the world. We got to number 7. The journey we went on in terms of Euro 2016, qualifying for that tournament for the first time ever, qualifying for a World Cup, kind of making football even bigger in Wales, inspiring a new generation is, yeah, it's all been incredibly rewarding. So yeah, it's been an amazing journey. Like I said, since I retired, I'm able to kind of look back and, yeah, kind of reminisce, I guess, on the things that have happened. And yeah, it's been cool to do that.
Does it feel like a distant memory, some of those things?
Yeah, some do, but obviously some you kind of pops up and you're like, oh, it doesn't feel too long ago. But yeah, it was just such a cool journey now to go from that to where the current national team are, and hopefully they'll now qualify for this World Cup. And yeah, it's nice to think that we set the bar where we were qualifying for multiple tournaments, and hopefully now that's kind of taught the generation below me, who are the current players, that's the standard, and hopefully they can continue to qualify and push our country forward.
You spoke about the journey with Wales. Obviously, your journey itself was incredible, you know, from what you achieved, from where you were from, to go and play in Madrid, LA, play for Spurs. It was, yeah, most people can only ever dream of that. How do you reflect on that side of things in terms of the levels that you got to?
Yeah, it was different. It wasn't like it was planned out for me when I was young. Obviously, I had to work hard. There was struggles when I was younger, and I think it's always a great story now to tell younger kids, because it wasn't handed on a plate to me. I had issues in terms of my back when I was a kid. I lost my speed. I had to overcome some stuff. I had a couple of games to prove myself to get a scholarship. And yeah, and kind of then just maybe being the underdog and thinking people weren't always 100% sure on me. So I always felt like I had to keep proving myself. So it's a great story to now tell kids that it's not, everybody's journey isn't the same. Somebody can go straight to the top. Other people, it takes time. Other people have to go back to go forward. So yeah, being able to say what I've been through, and somebody who might be struggling at that time saying, well, I was kind of going through that. You just need to keep fighting, you need to keep working, and this is where you can get to. So I feel like just being a normal, regular boy from Cardiff, if I can do it, then I think it's possible for anyone to do.
So yeah, you've obviously lived, yeah, everywhere. LA, Madrid, some of the most amazing cities in the world. Do you still like to spend time sort of going between and traveling the world? Is that still a big part of your life?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think wherever we've lived, we've loved living there. I think in Madrid we were there for 8-9 years. Yeah, most of our kids were born there, so it's a place that we go back and we kind of, I guess, hold dear to our heart, and have some friends there, which is nice. So yeah, spend time there. We spent time in LA, which we actually vacationed there a lot prior to even going there. But so obviously when they came in, it was an easier option to go, because obviously we knew the city. So yeah, it's nice to go back, visit those places. We, like I said, we have friends there, and yeah, it's nice to have kind of, even at kind of this young of an age, that we've lived all around the world and experienced things. Our kids have experienced things. So I think it yeah, it just gives us that bit more kind of culture. And yeah, you have to grow up, and it's nice to see the world for what it is, rather than maybe just being in one place for a long period of time. We're able to have some great experiences.
So technically that must mean the kids are Spanish then, and not Welsh.
One of them is. The others are Spanish, so yeah, technically.
Thank you. But yeah, in terms of, you know, what's next, what is next for Gareth Bale? What is the next move?
Again, I'm just trying loads of different things. I'm enjoying the things that I'm doing, spending time still with my family. I think I always said I wanted kind of a couple of years after retirement to just decompress, which I have, but I'm still enjoying what I'm doing now. So yeah, I'm in no I guess rush to change anything. If, like I said, if something came up that I guess piqued my interest more than others, then I would explore that opportunity even more. So yeah, for the time being, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. A bit of TV work, a bit of commercial activity, plenty of golf, plenty of time with the family. So no, I think I feel like in a good moment, and yeah, just want to continue to enjoy what's going on.
Gareth Bale, thank you.
Thank you very much.